a little bit more. As you can see from the title, I quit my job. It was a very not spontaneous decision, but it happened. I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. And oh, just to introduce you guys, this is my home. Well, this is my mom's home because I'm broke. But yeah, I love this tapestry back here. It's really cool. But anyway, so I'm gonna tell you guys what happened, why did I make this decision to quit my job, and what am I gonna do now that I quit my job. So just to give you guys a background story, I worked at a lingerie store in downtown Soho. I live in Long Island. It takes me like 3 hours to get there from the MTA and about an hour and 30 minutes to get there if I were to take the LIR, the Long Island Railroad. So before I worked at this job, I worked at another job. They paid me, I'm just gonna say how much they paid me because I don't care. They paid me $8.50 an hour, and they would just give me random schedules, like Sunday you work 12 to close, then you work again on Monday, then Tuesday, then Wednesday, and then you don't work again until Friday. Like, they just gave me whatever schedule. It was really hard for me because right now I'm trying to pursue my career of doing acting and dancing, and like have my schedule itself with acting. Anyone who acts or anyone who dances out there, you know that your schedule is very unpredictable. One week you can be like completely available, and then the next week you'll have 5 auditions and you have to cancel everything, every plan that you made for the week before. So I would always call out and have trouble finding coverage and situations like that because, I wanted to chase my dreams, but I still needed like that little bit of money from the check that was coming through. So I ended up quitting that job. Now fast forward to this job that I'm talking about in this video. I quit this job because so much shit happened. And while I was applying, I was thinking in my head, I'm like, I don't think they'll hire me because I'm black. And this, to give you guys a heads up, this store is a luxury store, and luxury stores are predominantly just white people. Like, white people work there, white people shop there, you get it. Like, it's not like a retail job, like your normal retail job, like Forever 21 or like Urban Outfitters and things like that, where you meet all different types of races of people, and generally people like myself. So I was like, you know what, like, let me stop being so negative, let me just apply anyway. So I applied. Long story short, I got the job. And when you get the job, first you have to go through a month of training in just the office of the company. You can't go to the store yet. You have to go to the office and train for a month because it's about lingerie. So you have to learn about fitting people, measuring women for bras and stuff like that. So I do know how to do that. I learned how to do that, and I got in. I finally got to the store. So at the end of training, they put you in one of their locations based on your availability. So because of my availability that I gave them, they put me in the Soho store. Oh my god, this is 7 minutes long. Sorry guys, I'm talking. So they put me in the Soho store. Anyways, so it comes to Tuesday. I get to the Soho store. The manager, I see, I'm talking on the phone with my mom, and they told me to get there at 10:30. No, they told me to get there at 10 o'clock, and I got there at 10 o'clock. And I was waiting outside for like a good 45 minutes in front of the store, and I'm like, yo, where is my manager? And let's just say my manager's name is Sarah. I'm not gonna say her real name. So I'm like, yo, where is Sarah? Like, they told me I'm supposed to meet her. Meanwhile, I don't know what Sarah looks like. I'm just like here, you know, waiting for someone to come up to me and be like, hi, I'm Sarah, nice to meet you. I know you're like Amadi, like congratulations on your first day working with us, whatever. So I'm here waiting, and then I call my mom and I'm like, yo mom, I'm waiting outside for these people. It's almost been an hour. They said I was supposed to be here at 10. I was here at 10, and the manager is still not here. So then all I see is this lady walking down the block, and she comes up to me and she's like, you're Amadi, right? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, oh, hi, I'm Sarah. And I was like, okay, nice to meet you. So then she goes, oh, what time were you supposed to be here? Like, with an attitude. And I was like, in my head, I'm like, bitch, this is the first time I'm meeting you. Like, why do you have an attitude? Like, what? This is like so weird. So I was like, oh, they told me to be here at 10, and I came at 10. It's in my head, I'm like, it's now 10:45, which means she's late. But I didn't say that. I was just like, oh, they told me to come here at 10. And she was like, are you sure about that, or are you lying? Guys, bitch, girl, honey, what? What are you talking about? Are you lying? Are you lying? Like, what? So I was just like, I was still very innocent, very professional about it. And I was like, no, you know, like, no, I'm not lying. Like, they told me to come here at 10. Like, I was just really confused. But anyway, that happened. And she told me to wait outside so she can go to the office and see what time I was really supposed to be there. So then she comes back to the door and she opens the door for me, and she was like, oh, so, you know, you were right. You said that you were supposed to come at 10, and you were. And she was like, but anyway, let's just get started with opening procedures and start opening up the door. She did not apologize to me for accusing me of lying, saying that I was supposed to come 30 minutes earlier than I was supposed to. Like, if anyone is gonna lie about an arrival time, they would lie and say that they're supposed to come 30 minutes later than we're supposed to come, not 30 minutes earlier. Like, what? But anyway, so we're here opening the store, blah, blah, blah. She's teaching me everything. Everything was fine. Then, months into doing the job, I experienced a lot of racism in the job, which is like, I always thought twice about it, because I was like, you know, maybe she's not being racist, maybe I'm just bugging out or something like that. But Sarah, the lady Sarah, she has said several things about black people, and how, like, for instance, one of the situations she said, she was like, oh, because she's from Texas, so she was like, oh, in Texas everybody thought that I was black because I was always in the sun. And she would say this in front of me, in front of all the white people. And just to let you know, guys, Sarah is Spanish, and I don't want to give too much of her information. I just want to, like, tell you guys, to teach you guys a lesson and teach you guys a story. Like, it's story time, you know, grab some tea, grab some popcorn. But yeah, so Sarah is Spanish, and she's talking about black people, and it's like, girl, what are you doing with your life? And I set up a meeting with her to speak to her about it. And after that, shit just like went left. Like, guys, when I tell you, it was crazy. Like, it was crazy. But I'm not going to get into detail about all of that because we want to go to why I quit the job. Blah, 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 blah. Every time I came to the job, I always felt so, like, I felt so insecure, and I felt like I was always the elephant in the room because I was black and everyone else was like white or Hispanic, and they would never treat me like as part of the team. Like, I would make so much money in the store. I think the whole time me working there for just a year, I made like over 100,000 to the company in sales, and I would always be overlooked because I was black, and I would always constantly be fighting this battle like, oh, I'm gonna do the most, I'm gonna go above and beyond with like everything that I can so people can acknowledge me and treat me just the same as everyone else. And that was never the case. As hard as I ever worked at that job, no one ever, like, I was never acknowledged for it. These jobs, they're always gonna be here. Like, I can always work a retail job, but I can always go for my dreams, but a lot of opportunities that are opening up for a black woman of my age, they're not going to be here forever. Like, you know, there's other people that want to act, and there's other people that want to dance, and I want to take every opportunity that I can. So every time an audition would come up, like for instance, I got to work as an extra for Spike Lee's Netflix series, She's Gotta Have It, which I was so excited about. I always wanted to work with him, like, since forever. I got that, so I had to call out. When it comes time to follow your dreams, you're gonna have to sacrifice money. So yeah, I made the decision to quit my job because I want to really go hard in acting and dancing. Like, my biggest goal is to get my own place by 25, and I'm 22 right now, which makes it like kind of crazy and kind of, it may seem unrealistic, but I really want to do it. I really want to be bi-coastal. I want to have a place in LA, and I want to have a place in New York City downtown. I want to have like my own nice little furniture and just like cook food, West Indian food and African food every day. That's what I want to do. And I want to like live my dreams. Like, I want so bad to be on Dear White People Netflix series. Like, I just want that so bad for myself. I want to Vogue. I want to Vogue with Naomi. I want to become a part of a house. I want to have my own website. I want to do so many things. I want to help so many black women, because I know every day we're constantly hated on, and we don't get any love for anything that we do. Like, oftentimes in fashion, you'll see everything that we do gets appropriated by white people, by white women that go and they get plastic surgery to look like us, and they end up booking the jobs that we were supposed to book, making the money that we were supposed to make off things we have naturally and stuff that they buy. So it's like, you know, I really want to be a voice for black women. I don't care to be a role model, but I would love to be a voice for black women. I would love to represent them. I really want to go to Africa and rebuild Africa and bring Africa back to the wealth that they once had before slavery and before like Europeans came and took all their fucking land and shit like that. Like, I really want to just change the world. Like, it's more than just acting and dancing. Like, I really want to be a voice for African Americans, black women. Like, I love all black women. I treat all black people like you guys. I really look at all of you guys as my family, and Hispanics, Latinos too. Like, I love you guys as well. It's not to say that I don't love white people. Like, that's not true. I just feel like now in life, everything that's happening with gentrification and the fact that we even have to have a fucking hashtag of to tell people why I matter and why my people matter in life and why they shouldn't be killed for no reason, is, I feel like that's ridiculous. And since I am a millennial and I do know what's going on in this life, and I am young and I can still make decisions and I can still help change this world, I'm gonna do whatever I can to help change the world. I don't want to be famous. I don't want people to be taking a whole bunch of pictures of me. I just want to be successful in acting, dancing, and I have a few ideas for business later on, but I'm not going to speak about that. I want to be remembered for something that holds more weight, something that's more important, and I feel like rebuilding Africa, which is like a whole life's work. Rebuilding Africa, helping Black women remember who they are. I just wanted to say, if there are any of you that are looking to quit your job and you do have the freedom to, and you're not paying rent right now, I would definitely tell you to quit. You know, if that's truly what you want to do. I don't want you to do something just because I did it. But yeah, quit your job and follow your dreams. I still feel like, sorry, I'm kind of tired. I've been working back to back. I still feel a little bit weird, you know, and unsure because I did quit my job so fast. Like, I just did it because I was kind of just over it already, and I couldn't work there another day. So I'm still figuring everything out. But one thing I will say, do not quit your job and not have a plan. I already have a plan established on what I'm gonna do, and I honestly feel like that job that I just quit will be the last side job I'll ever have. Right now, I'm just working so hard at my dreams, like so hard. I never miss a class. I never miss a Vogue class. I never miss an article about acting. I never miss any of that stuff. I work so hard, and I'm gonna do it every single day. Work really hard. And another goal I have is to lose about 50 more pounds, which is gonna be a challenge, but I can do it. And I'm taking you guys on this journey with me, because everything that I'm saying right now that I want to do, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna show you guys that I'm gonna get it done. Okay, telling you, if you want to feel relief, quit the job that you hate. That is shit right there will get it done. But yeah, I'm gonna go because I am rambling right now. Honestly, I'm gonna leave you guys. Enjoy your day. Don't let anybody talk negative to you. Just let the negative shit just go out of your mind and think about positive, happy things, because this life is yours.